All right, so this is the maiden voyage of my Advanced Elements AirVolution Sport. There's the logo. I'm out on Oakland Estuary, and my impression of it so far is it's really easy to paddle and doesn't have a lot of the same pitfalls that other inflatables have. I'm gonna plant the camera in my life jacket and paddle a little bit while I'm describing the paddling action, and I hope this isn't too nauseating. We'll find out. All right, so while I was sitting here not paddling, the headwind pushed the boat perpendicular to the wind, which is expected. But this boat does have a lot lower profile than most inflatables do. I think the top of the deck is like 8 inches off the water. Okay, next, it's hardly in the water. It probably has a draft of about 2 inches. And so it's gliding on top of the water. So my experience with previous hard shells and inflatables was they were a little bit dense. They had a lot of the hull in the water, and the longer boats, I could give it a good powerful, give the paddle a good powerful stroke, and it wouldn't swerve the boat too much. It tracked pretty well. With this boat, if I gave it a really hard stroke with the paddle, it would kind of swivel a little, but I find that I don't need to because a less powerful stroke goes a long way. Right now, the current is an ebb at about between 1 and 2 knots, and there's a headwind coming in, which is probably between 7 and 9 knots. So we've got some chop, and I'm finding that the boat handles chop really well because it's just gliding on top of all of the waves. With the headwind and with a slightly helpful current, I'm maintaining about 3 knots without trying. Just easy, normal paddling, no strain. So, and then the other thing I would mention is that it's constructed like a paddleboard, so it has the buoyancy and the stability of a paddleboard. I can shift my hips around and I feel extremely secure in this cockpit. So that's my initial take, and I'm going to paddle a little while longer. I'm tempted to stop at the kayak rental place at Jack London Square, but I might try and go to the mouth of the estuary and come back. We'll see.